Hello and welcome to the Cranky Old Gamers Cranky Horror Picture Show. There are things I need of you. Things you may not understand and may not wish to do, but please do not make the same mistakes I did. My father, Howard, deserted me before I was born. He claimed the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to what I had to do. It would be a lie. And I didn't get to read all that. Okay, so today, this weekend, we are looking at Penumbra Overture, Episode 1. Let's take a look at our options here. Controls. Okay. Game, yes. Subtitles, difficulty normal. Okay. Sound. Let's kick that down a bit. Graphics. Did not like the fact that the resolution started at 800 by 600. Fuck that. What else we got? High, on. Motion blur, post effects. Okay. For players who are bad at action games. Okay, I would say that's not me, so let's go with normal. My story began in February, year 2000. Okay.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made.
That's what we
Howard
all say.
vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it. So when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor.
I'm so glad that they were
I went as
kind
he
enough
knew
to
I
give
would.
me a voiceover so I don't have to do it.
I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me.
So,
The
curiosity
university
killed
I
the
taught
cat.
at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book
That's
the last flight
kind of
I'd ever
obsessive, don't you think?
taken. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Like, I get wanting to know where you come from, but goddamn, dude, really? Alright, so for the record, let's see, chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse. I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Yes, I'll take the bottle of Jake Daniels. That's what it says. It says Jake. What is wrong with that hand? Okay. If this interaction seems at all familiar, that is because this the precursor, not plot-wise or anything like that, just by the same company as Amnesia. Oh. It said use... Oh, the locker. Okay. Left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because... wash your overalls. Good for me. Okay, so where is this locker? Oh, there's the locker. Can I can throw stuff. Okay, good for me. Okay, so... What is this? Battery power and health. Good thing I have my torch at hand. Okay. Shortcut key of G. So controls are wonky at best. I've made a note that I'm dying of frost. My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past. Yay, I can throw a rock. Something is howling. Okay, come on. Yes, please. Who's whispering? Can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? I didn't fall that far. Okay, so as I was saying, this game is made by Frictional Games, who are the people that made Amnesia, and published by Paradox, who are the people who made like Magicka and Leviathan Warships, and they've got they've been around a while. Okay. Well, thank you giving me all this stuff. Backswing by pulling the mouse right and then follow through by pushing left. Pulling back and then thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. I'm going to stab you with my hammer. Okay, hold on, let's use our handy little glow stick here. Oh. All right. Ah. What's that? Some kind of industrial mechanism, although there's a hole in the center and no way to operate it. What is it? Whatever it is, it can stay in there. I don't even know where I am. Oh. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. So I've figured out... I want to see what's in there. Can I get up in there? No. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I want to open that grate. Is the story gonna make me? Okay, so what's down this way? Who dug these holes, and how drunk were they? Wait, did I... Wait, how... Okay, seriously? Wait, this doesn't make a lick of sense. How... Wait. This is like a fucking Escher painting? Okay, so the room, just so we're clear, is right there. The room is to my right. So if I take the tunnel to my left... okay, I get it. Never mind. Alright. What the... But... Fine. Hold on. About... What if I really don't want to go in there, though? Okay, come on. This is a bad idea. Whatever I was descending into was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness, and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel like something I hadn't felt like since I was a child. I've never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of the phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there. If something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent it all, but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. I've jotted down a note just in case. What is this? I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint to my vision. I don't see anything yet. Maybe we're safe right now. I should be so lucky. Oh, what's this? What's this? Well, okay. An old man clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before, still I know. This man before me is Howard. I call him Father. The hell just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. No. Okay, so I can't. Okay. Officer's log. One wounded figure is no cause for concern back in London. The Germans haven't extended their front line, blah, 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 blah. Precautionary measure. I've now locked up that manual in the chest in my office and will keep the key on my person at all times. Both men... Wait, what were they disciplined for? 2 of my men blowing off a couple fingers with cherry bombs. Okay. What's this? Baxtron. University of... Oh, the bottom of the death mine. Psychotropic deposits. Copenhagen have suggested mind-altering chemicals naturally sewn into the rock may be the cause of high suicide rates at a Greenland mine. The university, which has recently been conducting studies into isolated communities, lots of deaths, schizophrenia, blue. Inuit spirits known as the Turngeite live in the mountains. Alright. So as you can see, they've definitely improved on things greatly with Amnesia. Get out of the way, stupid chair. But this is still not bad. Like, for when this game came out, which was... Yes, please. I'm trying to think of when this game came out. I want to say 2007? Hold on. Bear with me just one moment. Yes, 2007. Not freaking bad. Oh yeah, well, fuck you, typewriter. You too, chair, looking at me funny. Alright, some beef jerky. I would totally trust food in a mine. Abandoned mine? Look, I found a snack. The Big Book of Explosives. The match fuse requires string, black gunpowder, and Baxtron. Diatomaceous earth, nitroglycerin, sodium carbonate. Text unreadable and simply form into short sticks and wrap in paper. I'm sure that part's not. Oh, this is cool. All kinds of different recipes. Funny thing is, I've played this. It's just been so long that I don't remember a damn thing. Like, I think when I played this was 2007. I do remember this game being very, very creepy, though. Like, once you start having to run, it's very similar to Amnesia in that, you know, you've got the whole... You know, you can't fight, you just have to hide. spelled goner wrong. Much like Amnesia, if you look at things, it scares you and you start to go insane. Where did the dog thing go? I heard him. Uh-oh. Is there another one here? Rocks always come in handy. Okay. I don't think there's anything in the side rooms, though. Lighter plus fuel equals fire and a smiley face. Spiders. Why does it have to be spiders? The hell? Oh, okay. Box of rocks minus the rocks equals move. Alright. I think that's how you save, actually. Okay. Is that the whispering and breathing that I hear? Why won't he open the door? Oh, I heard skittering. Why do things have to skitter? Crap. Alright. Oh no. Ah, Christ, was that a spider? I don't like spiders. All right. remember this. That's how I get out. That rock is held really far in front of me. I begin this record still in the hope that the great work we've undertaken here might one day be of scientific value, despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous. My aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives, and to that end I've barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now, 30 years on, fate has struck again. I forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location, and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they have not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search of them. My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both these assumptions in going outside my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of aid, and I found only danger. I approached the old living quarters, but curiously could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned to what I thought was the direction from whence I had came, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature which seems to have made this old mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat, only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading into a smaller, disused part of the mine, the key for which I still have in my pocket. Within that area I discovered the storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learned: I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Oh no, some more spiders. Okay, yeah, this is really long. Those are some lovely teeth. Okay, alright, so that's the way home. Or out. Whatever. No, I don't. Really? I don't want it? Okay. If it weren't for the sizes of the pieces, I would say it looks like eggshells. Great. Ow! What the hell was that? Haha. Okay, so I got some fuel and a Zippo. don't get me wrong, I'm never one to turn down fire, but... Ow! Nope. I need to start thinking straight. I just want to set stuff on fire. Is that so wrong? Okay, so I'm... Oh, there we go. Ooh, this guy's had a really rough time. My edible friends. Okay, so maybe I should have read all that. Caught one of the accursed eight-legged beasts nestling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. Oh, great. Ah! Is that... do I have... Ah! Alright. Is the ladder at least up? No. Alright, well, at least now I know what I'm doing. Come on. One thing that I do recall from the later parts of this game that I enjoy is the fact that you can use these barrels not only as weapons, but as blockades. Like, if something were chasing me, I could, say, put this in the hole, and it wouldn't be able to chase me. Okay, that's not the direction I want to go. Okay, let's time this a little better. What direction is that spraying? Fuck it, we'll get the, no. Actually, I should be cutting this video. It's getting a little long. Okay, I must be wrong about the direction that this steam is spraying. Okay. Whoop. Okay, so it's spraying directly in this direction. Okay, and this is where that is. That. Right. Now, I keep pressing I for inventory. Come on. Oh. Christ, what am I thinking? I'm thinking, hey, you... Oh. I bet you that turned the steam off. It did, hooray. Alright, so there's the desiccated dog. There's our notes. Alright, well, let's go back upstairs and see what we can find. Someone just had a very bad day. Oh, derp. I forgot to get I said I'd get the ladder when we were done. Then I forgot. Come here, ladder. Let's go see who had a bad day. I think someone's been dragged through here. Never seen this much blood before. That was my best chance to get some answers. Who's still down here? Okay, what do we got? Day 200. Wow, this guy's had a really long time. Recovering from a minor operation, I was forced to conduct myself without the aid of anesthetic. I couldn't afford to be less than diligent. I still trust my penknife. Elementary enough. A simple amputation of a non-vital organ. Oh! Their behavior became aggressive. I noticed a thick glue-like substance forming on my tongue and was forced to accept that it had become infected through constant toxin ingestion. 300. Another century of days comes and goes. Did he have a very good day, or was death a bad day? Like, I almost kind of feel like he just got released. What kind of life was he living? Spider drawings everywhere. His tongue. The largest spider I've ever seen with its gut carved open. Right. The hole isn't large enough for a man. Not that I'd go anywhere near it even if it was. What burrowed out this tunnel? I don't know, but it took dude with him. Christ. Alright, guys. This is getting to be a very lengthy video, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. I don't know. I'm thinking... I'm thinking that the Cranky Horror Picture Show would be best suited as kind of like my indie spotlights, where it's just the first half hour or so, instead of being an ongoing Let's Play. Because, I mean, honestly, this could be... Outlast is a very short game, it's only 4 hours, but Outlast wound up being 8 episodes, so If I'm doing only one episode a week, which that's all I have time for, I would do more if I could, but I can't. It would be hard for me to get to different games. I have been very tempted, and I don't know how well it would go over, but I still want to do it anyway. Seventh Guest was just released on Steam the other day, and Seventh Guest is like horror game of my childhood. It predates Silent Hill and Resident Evil and all the games that we consider now to be the early survival horror. Yeah, Seventh Guest came out in 1993. Alright. I think I have figured out the beef jerky and what it's for. I think for the dog things you have to throw it. Alright guys, so we will see you next week with another Cranky Horror Picture Show. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Penumbra Overture. Now what I will do, however, this is the first in a series, so I will highlight the other ones, just so you can see what they were like. And, okay. Somehow I have to get through the next door. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. See you soon. Oh shit. Oh shit, I hear it growling. See you guys.